If you're soloing and you don't know your teammate, then yes, you'd want to play solo because you don't know your teammate. So you don't know what their tendencies are. You don't know if they are ready for passing plays, if they even look for passing plays or whatever. Now, also some of it is dependent on you as well, because remember, for a passing play to work, not only has someone got to be in the right position to score it, but you also have to be in the right position to pass as well. So if you have open space and you deliberately don't look for passes, then you can't have passing plays, obviously. The pass doesn't happen.
That's true.
So it goes both ways. When someone says it's impossible, it's not impossible. It just depends on how you play, firstly, and secondly, how the opponent, and also how your teammate plays. But if you don't go for passes, then you can't say that it's impossible, because you can't one's initiated.
No, that's fair.
If you know what I mean.
The potential isn't even there, to begin with. No, it's true, and thank you for that comment. I did also do in the past a 2v2 road to Grand Champ, no mechanics, solo, and yeah, that was more of the my strategy was I'm just going to wait back and just try and pick up the pieces. That was my strategy. So yeah, if you nice shot again. If you are, curious about that, please do check out those episodes, and hopefully you'll sort of see the strategy I use to do that. But with this one, we can look for those kind of plays if we want. Again, like you say, there's so many circumstances that you can't just like force passing plays every play. But yeah, the idea of this series, people were asking for it, is to do a 2v2 with a teammate so they can get some sort of ideas of how they should play with their teammate,
how you would actually play
around each other, which is hopefully what we're going to be, hopefully we have shown. So again, bit of a heavy touch there, but I was going to say you can do that. Like, that's a good one.
Beautiful.
Yeah, like if you sometimes it's kind of like hitting a badminton shuttlecock to someone's face. They go and they panic. And we've always said about flipping, you don't need to flip that. Flip threw him out the play, and the teammate was just going too wide as the last man, being a bit too aggressive.
Yeah.
And they outplayed themselves there.
I mean, a lot of these goals, like, I feel like I'm in autopilot, but when you have stuff like that, when they're both double coming in our corner, it makes it so easy.
Yeah.
And when both of your teammates have when both of your teammates have a calm attitude, it's honestly chill.
Yeah, I think that's one of the biggest things, is trying to tell people calm down. I mean, look at that.
Yeah. There was no, literally the only mechanic there was like half a second power slide on this cut, which any diamond can do. This is probably the champ game, to be honest. So this is champ. So and I've had this last time. People saying you're half flipping, and I said I'm champ 3. You know, if you're getting angry at me half flipping at champ 3, something's wrong. Yes.
Like, you should be able to half flip in platinum by now. You know.
Nowadays, it's now the game is so mechanical, and people are learning mechanics so early on in their like Rocket League careers that half flipping at champ 3 should be a fundamental. If it's not a fundamental, then you're doing something wrong, basically.
100%, yeah.
You're under mechanical, if
yeah. Under mechanical like that. Mexio's got no boost. Literally.
All we're doing is
he's got a bit of boost. He's got no boost now, surely. There we go. Jab that into the air, grab that, because I know he's got nothing.
Yeah,
for this guy, because I know he's struggling, and I've stole the boost again. So they can't do anything. So there's a strategy again.
Like, the defensive positioning is just not there, man. Mexi, why would you drive out of the net into no man's land if you're the last man and there's a shot incoming? It makes no. It's like, do you know what that looks like? Imagine like playing, like, I don't know, like you're actually watching proper football and the goalkeeper just walks out of the net. That's literally what that looks like.
It does actually, yeah.
Like, imagine that. Yeah, everyone would be like, "What the heck is going on?"
Just walks over to the corner. Yeah,
exactly. It's like, just score, mate. I don't mind.
Yeah, that's so true. And a lot of that comes from, I always say, because they don't go deep enough, or they don't rotate well enough, round, like smoothly enough. Everyone's like cut their rotations. So here again, like, it's in their corner. And this is always a good spot as well, their corner, because a lot of people, they're just, there you go, there's a double commit in their corner. A lot of people just get scared in corners. By the way, we're champ now. Yeah,
of course.
Just so you know, we're actually champ.
Yeah.
So a little fake jump.
It's mental how many people fall for that fake. So you know when people usually attack, right? They always go straight towards the net. This is why you look for angles.
Yes.
Like, I'm not going straight down the middle of the pitch. I'm going straight down the middle on the side. It allows me to cut into the ball, which is why he got faked, because he has to cover that option. But I can also just fake it, which is what I ended up doing, and it ends up working. When you have to defend two options, that's when people concede. It's just too much.
I always say that, like, people play just push ball. They just push it right into the man,
Exactly,
the front post if he's there. You know, it's just crazy. And that one again, so it's just positioning and timing. So again, if you look at this, right, well, you can't see that, but if you watch it back, Raid was funneling him into a certain position, so I knew exactly where the shot would go, so I can get there early, block it, and then the opponent just give him a little push out the way.
Yeah, you know, like 2s and 3s, it's just about making life as easy for your teammates as possible. You know, like, you need to, like, if you're the first man, you need to make sure, or try to make sure, that the shot that your second man has to save is as bad as it can be, so that you have a better chance of going on to offense, which is obviously how you're going to score the goals.
Absolutely.
And look, even if I commit into the corner, I have a backup plan. Like, I had boots left over to recover quickly if I had to, and look for a demo.
Yeah.
It's all about having plan Bs.
And I also there was no danger there, because on that rotation I was starving the guy down, so he couldn't actually put a dangerous shot on target as well. So we've done all the groundwork to allow us to create opportunities as well, and all this stuff, brilliant. All this stuff's going on simultaneously. I'm actually gonna have to go for the, I was hoping to get a re-demo there, but never mind.
I'm surprised that was even a demo. I didn't even think I was supersonic, but it works.
Yeah, did you flip into it?
No, I just literally just drove into him.
There is a weird thing where you can like be like sort of this sort of speed, like the speed before supersonic. I'm trying to get it to happen, and if you just keep driving, I've had it happen, and I've not boosted, and all of a sudden I've hit supersonic. I've had it happen a few. Yeah, honestly, I've had it happen a few. I don't know if it's to do with coming off like walls or something, but I've had that happen a few times where I've got no boost and I haven't hit supersonic, but I hit a collision on someone, and it just gives me the goal, the demo. Just because I was thinking
strange,
about
man.
Yeah, the demo system's so out there.
Yeah, they have like, especially like in, you know, since the game's come out, the demos are definitely not the same. You know, just like they've changed the physics at some point, and it's either been in patch notes and I've missed it, or they haven't put it in the patch notes at all. Because, like, at least from what I remember, back in 2015, 2016, no one complained about demos.
Nope. I was talking to, I was on Twitter, because I was saying that exact same thing, and then Rocket Sledge said, no, it's perfect, it's the best it's ever been. I disagree. I disagree. That's the fact of it. But apparently he was telling me that they changed it and then changed it back because it was so bad. But this ain't the same as it was. Honestly,
no, it's not.
This is not the same as it was in, I feel like season 6 was the good season.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I think for me, my the best season I had last was probably season 7. And then from there, just the ball chasing meta, the demo meta, everything got out of hand.
Yeah.
from season 7 afterwards, I'd say. So, yeah. Legacy season 7, of course. I think this is actual. I think this is.
Is this actually? This is season 7. Oh my god, that's scary.
I think so. Yeah. Time.
That's insane.
So what? So what season would this be in? This would be season.
So what 19, did we finish 20? On? We finished on 14, didn't we?
14.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, so 21.
Wow. Season 21. Whoa, no wonder they.
21.
Do you reckon they're going to start again at season 14? Do you know what I mean? Start another one.
Yeah.
Like,
another one.
Why is it going to go to season 100? You could sell the old accounts, man, with like titles that are gold titles and stuff.
I could just sell my PS4 account. To be honest with this.
Pretty good now, to be fair. I'd probably explain what I was doing in that. Where we were just chilling. All I was doing was I was trying to stay goal side, which means between me, the ball and the goal. And anytime a player was coming in, I was just single jumping. And that way we can never get a shot on target. It just eliminates that possibility. Most of the time.
And
like
you can notice that, you know, whenever we're scoring here, it's either a mistake from them, or, you know, our shot selection is always low 50s or just very, very basic outplays. There's no flicks, there's no shots, there's no nothing. It's just keeping it low because it's safer on the ground. I mean, you're a lot less likely to concede if it's on the ground because you can 50 for safety.
When do we add in stuff? That is the real one. Oh, nicely, I like that. Yeah, nice. I went all the way back.
Yeah, so here again, you know, one person dives in, safe touch into the corner, and then you can just look for that. No boost into that demo as well, by the way, or bump. No boost at all. Just jump up and hit him.
Again, it's the fundamentals, and when you've got two people doing the fundamentals, you can see how it becomes unfair. Yeah, it becomes unfair. I mean, this is champ, so I know people who are in champ, and it's, you know, it's like, oh god, it's really hard. And I always try and say, just do less, do less. And I hope we're showing people what less means.
Exactly.
I'm not pushing this ball away. I don't need to.
Yeah, just keep the ball. You know, when you have time, always just keep the ball. Yeah, and yeah, it doesn't matter. You can just even if you got tripped, it doesn't matter because you know our recovery was good enough.
Look at me. Honestly, watch this guy.
Jesus Christ!
He could not get free. He could not get free. Oh dear. But also by doing that, like if he wins at 50 and fair play to win the 50 in the middle, it's like that's a very possible outcome. Yeah. So I'm either winning it into the corner, so it's safe, or it's going to come across Raid's path, so he's already ready to make that sort of that little aerial jump, and that's going to be an outplay because the ball, one, he's ready for it, and the opponent's not. They've got to sort of rely on their teammate, and two, it comes across your path a little bit quicker, like closer, I should say, because you're ready for it. It's going to come to you. Yep.
And it comes from the positioning, you know. Like I was positioned in the net with that mode of momentum. Like you say, every single video, it's not a myth. I don't know how to prove it. Like if you have our momentum, it's just basic physics, really. Because at least you know, with that momentum, you can push out towards the opponent's net. It's how you score.
Yeah, I mean, this is just...
it's not hard.
We're just showing it. I mean, this is a clinic of outward momentum because every goal has just been... And like, I'll actually just pop that into the air just because it was a nice bouncer. And then when you do that, always look around what they're doing. I've just stole all their boost now. And there's the panic.
Look, I'm not even doing anything. I'm just going to fake this touch and then bang, it's a free ball.
I mean, I'll do a single jump again.
All you got to do is just fake the touch. That's all. That's first man. And they will just give you the ball. And it's just a lot easier. Again, he's just centered the ball. I could have gone for that really, but for the sake of no mechanics, I won't go for that.
Yeah, I'm just doing these little single jumps again. We're just blocking goal side with single jump. That's all I'm doing. And I'm just throwing in these single jump things just to show you a little bit of variety here. Because we haven't
well, here's the thing, like, it's a hell of a lot of mileage. All we're doing is single jumping, and every single touch is solid. They all have enough power to get the job done. And, you know, we're not in danger at all.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that was too mechanical, but I don't think it is now.
No,
I don't think it is for champ now. But yeah,
I mean, look, everyone's going for aerials on every ball here, so
I mean, we are getting ridiculous mileage out of just doing single jumps. Yeah, it's actually ridiculous.
I mean, look, 4-0 at half time, and we're not really trying, to be honest.
This is champ.
Like even with the no mechanics, like this isn't. We could have scored more goals if we really wanted to with no mechanics.
Oh yeah.
So it goes to show. It goes to show.
Like if all of a sudden if we're actually flipping into shots and flicking, dude, it's probably like 10-0.
Yeah.
But we'd still keep the fundamentals.
2 sideways 50s here, and just like that we're out of position. And look, there's a double commit.
I might go kill someone.
Yeah, just because I put the ball up high and see what happens.
He did a good job with dodging. To be fair, but I mean, again, I've kept my momentum also on the exit plan.
Just chill. I'm just gonna let you.
I mean, I don't know if that's too much again. That one was an
aerial. Again, it's a small aerial.
I didn't aerial.
It's not even a high aerial.
So, I mean, it should be okay.
Yeah, if you didn't aerial into it, then it's absolutely fine. And, you know, that aerial wasn't even a big aerial as well. It was a small one.
Whoa, so, that was cool. I was going to jump out. I think even they were shocked with that one. But there's a dive. See that dive from there? Now, I can go... Yeah, I mean, I was trying to using my camera to show everyone how that guy dived. Realistically, in real, that would have been a demo straight away as well. But I just wanted to show people that, and there's no danger. That's unscorable, really.
Yeah, exactly. Literally just taking your time, just knowing what's actually possible from any certain position. And that was such a good example because so many people would have gone up for that and probably missed the ball, or they would have got like a really bad 50 and it would have ended up working for the opponents. But they're just taking your time, just knowing that the shot would be really hard to score anyway. And it gives us, you know,
that's the thing. And when people see it hit the crossbar, they go, "Oh my god, that was close." Not really. Not if you know the angles. No. Not if you know the angles. It's not even close at all if it hits the crossbar.
Yeah, it's not close at all. It's just chill.
Like we've purposely not gone for that because we know their best outcome is the crossbar, or a really really slow shot on net if they actually got that on target. But they'd have to go so high to be able to get that down. It just wouldn't happen. And there we go.
I mean, this is ridiculous, to be honest. I'm not going to lie.
This is what I told you. I told you it's gotten out of hand. That's what I was trying to say to you the other day. It's actually gotten worse than I think it was imaginable. So we're Champ 1 Div 3. And that wasn't actually a rank up game. So this will be Div 4. So we're essentially 3 games from Champ 2.
From Champ 2.
And these guys we're playing were, champion tournament winners. Now, I don't know if that means anything, but it basically means that they've played at this rank for a while. I would assume that they've managed to get that to happen. So, again, the fundamentals, you really can't go wrong. I'm curious to know the mileage on these things.
We're not doing anything that a champ player, we're not doing anything a platinum player can't do.
I'd agree with that.
Like, there's no massive aerials, like very rarely, and even the big aerials are no aerial at all, and they're not even quick aerials. It's very, very bare bones Rocket League, and it's enough for us to win comfortably just by keeping the ball.
Yeah.
Literally, if you remember to keep the ball in this game all the time, like even here, like don't panic. Like these 50s are fine, and then you can let your teammate come in. If we keep the ball with us, we're safe.
And see how
there's no danger.
So I don't have to flip in that. I could have if I wanted to, but because Raiders at the front post, I didn't even need to flip it again. Like we both had that covered.
Yeah. Again, like it's just going on the backboard, you know.
Yeah, that's the thing people don't do. Like guys, use the backboard more. You get a free flip out of it. It's so good. And I'm just gonna double jump to use the side of the car again to block, and I've got myself an exit plan. So now I've managed to potentially, if that went well, I could have also grabbed that boost, but it wasn't spawned yet. But I gave myself an option to exit.
I didn't really want to go for that, so I just let it roll down. But as you can see, I could have just shot that in.
Yeah, absolutely. And we wait, and there's a flip into the corner, which means he can't change what he's doing. And I just drive it, and maybe look for a hook shot. That all actually went past him, but he got that sort of, right with the back of the car.
Touch.
Yeah. And that's it.
There goes.
And I can smack that into the middle there. It should go for as a pass. But it wasn't hard enough. But again, if it was a flip into that would have gone in. But I'm literally, I don't think I've dodged into a ball for ages.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't dodged into a ball for quite a while. And then again, like even like if we have to dodge or anything, we just literally single jump. It's the exact same thing. It's even less mechanical.
Yeah, I mean, again, there you could definitely score that if you're a platinum player. You could have just gone up and front flipped into it. I'm just showing you that you really don't need to, because defensively, there's really, we're not ever under any danger because of the way we're filtering the game, and we're not over committing into things. So right here, look, a little fake. I'll actually stay and grab that boost, because see how he wanted that boost? I just know he would, and now he's desperate for that boost, and finally gets it. Big deal.
But look, I have 87.
And
I have 87 boosts. I don't even need that boost. He can take that all he wants. That's the funny thing. Like they're just diving for the boost, being like, oh my god, yes, we got the boost. Now they're to star, but they have no idea that because they're doing all this chasing and we're playing so relaxed that literally it doesn't even matter. I had
50.
at least 85 boost for a solid minute and a half, and they're like literally just going all over the place like headless chickens, just boosting everywhere, and there you go, just low 50s.
That guy dives into the corner and you just tap it over him. The other guy was preoccupied trying to stop me getting his boost, which dragged him out of net, so that's a strategy as well. And then all Raid's got to do there is the single jump, and it's a 50, and it's another goal. Yeah, and we can take that to our corner. And see how I don't hook into it, because if I hook into that, like what would happen? He would have dunked me and it could have gone on net.
Yeah, exactly.
So again, there, like I fake it because if I would have scooped it, that's a goal potentially. So always fake on the goal side position. So you just can't, like, if you don't lift the ball up, they can't get around you.
Yeah, this is literally impossible because you're goal side. It's impossible for them to get around you. So yeah, even here, like not even go for the aerial, just blocking it, just literally jumping off the wall using 4 boost for that block attempt. And just like that, we have everything covered. So he has to, even if he gets it around us, it doesn't matter. And there's the double demo.
Here we go.
Goal. I mean, this is crazy, calm and easy. And like the thing is, a lot of people are panicking. Like a lot of champs. Like I hope this really shows you how calm you can play and still win comfortably.
I mean, because that was just a whole funny thing. He was in our corner. He took the 100 boost, and then he does this weird flip. But he didn't even need to do the flip, and that actually was what allowed the pressure. Now I'm going to be away for a little bit while there. I should have probably been side, but again, always give yourself an exit plan. So my exit plan was get back, get the demo. I should have jumped sideways, which would have mean I wouldn't gone so far forward if I stopped first. Could have had more of a hitbox and allowed me to come back round quicker, but it still works.
Yeah, I mean, it works because like even that high ball at the start of that goal, a lot of people would have just dived in for that aerial and missed, but I know that there's no point in diving in because it's in the corner anyway, so they're not going to score. All you got to do is make sure you know where the ball's going, make sure you get a nice strong touch into the corner, and just like that it's safe. and you know you came from behind to get the demo anyway, so it works.
And again, we saw there, like once I realised I was in a bad spot, I don't carry on moving the ball. I don't try and cut into the ball because of the danger. I just single jump and it's a save. And then there's a free
no
ball.
danger. They can't score that.
I might fake that and grab the boost because they're getting
And
so
then
heavy.
bang,
And then
free
boom, that's one out of the play.
1v1.
And you can carry this. Okay, I'll just try and put it behind.
No, how was he dodged? Jesus.
But I mean, realistically, I should have double jump popped it. I'm just trying to do so little here. Like mechanically, I'm almost doing ridiculous. It's almost like I'm having a meme, really.
Oh yeah.
I'm actually using that little. But again, it's just point proof. So onto the backboard, you can just jump like that, and it's safe. If you felt under danger, I didn't even need to do that. I could have took control of it. But if you ever feel danger, and boom, maybe go for another demo. I actually missed, but again, looking to scare that guy.
Look at the panic! Oh
my God,
the
scare works, man. The scare works. I love it. Look at the fear, because they desperately don't want to be bumped. Not again. He's saying not again. So he jumps for no reason. There it is. Now, by the time
it's mad. It is mad. Like again, like putting the ball up high, like even the first guy, he just jumps up just in a complete and utter panic. Like if he just stayed on the ground for literally 1 second more, you would have seen that I wasn't even going for that ball, so you could literally just make a really safe air into the corner.
And we will see you next time, guys. Thank you very much. Peace out. Peace.
See you in a bit.